One evening as the sun went down and our cooking coals were glowing, down the path came a party hiking, and they said, folks, we're all going. We're yearning for a portal far away in a tavern full of shouting. So join us, friends, and let's descend deep into Undermountain, deep into Undermountain. There run dungeons hot and cold, where the monsters surge and pushes, and the youngest runes are old, where the mimics all lie waiting, and the goblin werebats roost, all the wisps and wasps in the mezzo lost, the hidden pit where we'll all plummet deep into Undermountain. Deep into Undermountain, all our blades will sing like choirs, as our arrows strike like drum beats, and our green flame pops and pyres. Our barbarian will stomp a brood as the rogues dance shadow play. Oh, we're sworn to go at a great tempo. We'll chant our spells as we now delve deep into Undermountain. Deep into Undermountain, you'll always find new gear, and your old mundane accoutrement can be handed down, don't fear. The magic items you'll attune and the artifacts you'll find. There's armor with gems and weird potions and a propeller hat that lets you ascend deep into Undermountain. Deep into Undermountain, the mad wizard stood gates so folks can open portals. He left clues to activate. He has a thing for puzzles and he likes to throw his voice. We're going to delve to where he dwells, to the lowest tower, to seek his power deep into Undermountain. I'll see you there, the lowest lair, deep into Undermountain.
Who's the guy who can conquer death? That's Joe Hills. He plays for Nashville when he plays Minecraft. That's Joe Hills. That's Joe Hills.
I'm headed down to somewhere, got my pickaxe in my hand. Yes, I'm headed down to somewhere, got my pickaxe in my hand. I'm headed down to somewhere, God knows where I am. Bring on the creepers, bring on the flames. Here comes the legend, the bravest of brave. Fiercer than lions, more southern than you. He's conquered our hearts, and he'll conquer hell too. Joe Hills.
Who's the guy who conquers death? The mister with the whispers when Mumbo forgets. After introducing Pearl and Gem to say we're settling a continent. Shoulder to shoulder, surrounded by water, beyond which reset, risk your face if you wanna. We live close, we build close, we speak in proximity. Season 8's here today, still in its infancy. Mumbo is saying go, everyone's cheering, suddenly scattering, always unfearing. Though it passed by without Mumbo mentioning, there's a crew, you know who to keep you adventuring. Asuma securing villagers, Pearl on fine architecture, Joe grabbing supplies, ready to throw at the first fools who die. Bring on the creepers, bring on the flames. The resupply crew will get you going again. The very first to die, B-double-O, don't cry. Pops and quite chagrin, takes some apples and he flies. Zombie Cleo's next, needs an axe for the road. Geared up and cheered up, she's off with some lows. Gemini Tay appears slain by Jevin, but B-Dubs is back before Joe loads the first chest in. Then Pearl's killed by Cleo, who Joe had armed previously. Then Cleo's dead too, per Isco mischievously. Impulse SV got blown up by a creeper. Says he won't be back, but how can he be sure? Bring on the creepers, bring on the flames. The resupply crew will get you going again.
The resupply crew.
Assume a laddering a mine shaft.
The resupply crew.
Pearl egging a shell.
The resupply crew.
Joe lavaing a portal. Yo, you're immortal, here's a doorway to hell.
Who's the guy? Who's the guy?
Who's the guy who struck his first diamond? Encircled suddenly by 3 of his friends. Tango, Corrales, and B-double-O, all armed and armored to shake down Joe. Threats make a triplicate fully surrounded. Joe took to the sky with Cobble unbounded. Lava to dump on the brigands below, or on himself. This direction, let's go! Heading down to somewhere with coordinates in hand. Bridging and tunneling, connecting flower forest land. Cleo is away, so Joe leaves her a saddle. He hopes as he does she won't use it for battle. Returning to world spawn and lighting his tunnel, he keeps striking lava and dies a whole bundle. And drowns hunting squids, though he tried his best. But no worries, back at world spawn there's a resupply chest. Bring on the creepers, bring on the flames. The resupply crew will get you going again. One chest becomes 4 labeled in stock. The shell thickens yet with smooth sandstone block. Bushes are placed, ravines are filled in. Also the hermits could keep adventuring. If dying is losing, then living is winning. Episode's done, but the show's just beginning. Pick up some tools, some potatoes and steak, and show 'em you're real, give 'em season 8.
The summer is past, but your days keep growing longer. There's no wind in your sails, but the storm's blowing stronger. Walking hard, standing tall, keeping your head up through it all. Fighting fires, spinning plates. Goodness, how did it get so late? Lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and just let your mind flow downstream. Sprawled out in a moonbeam. Lay your head down and dream. Joe Hills is filmed before a live streaming audience.
That's us. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and tonight y'all are my live streaming audience. If you've never been to a Joe Hills stream before, let me tell you, this is going to be a weird one. Because honestly, they kind of usually are. You know, we don't do all the things other people do on the streaming services. Like, we don't have the Twitch affiliation or whatnot, or the partnership. So, tips are always welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills, which is like just a tip jar that I run through PayPal. You know, that's a thing that you can do. The camera is currently down here in slot 8. And it'll get bigger as we hit $20 tipping milestones. Before we get too far into the stream, I want to say 3 tips came in at the very last second last night from Addie and Laura. So Addie and Laura, if you're wondering if those came in, those did come in, but the camera didn't get bigger because the show was over. But thank you so much for that anyway. It is appreciated. Dark Dialga, first tip of tonight, though. Tips 2, who says, time for Joe. Thank you, Dark Dialga. That puts us 18 away from the next phase camera expansion. You might say, Joe, what are you doing over here at XP and Hypno's farm area? Well, remember how last night we were getting set up, trying to figure out where we were going to connect these roads? Hypno, I sent him what we were working on, and he sent me some changes. He has gone through, and he's connecting it to a road that he's working on. So we actually don't need to go all the way to this beacon anymore. He wants it to connect to this path that he's building that'll eventually go to the beacon. So supposedly if I go on this path, this path here should, like, circumnavigate his base. So, ooh, we got a little bit of, like, nice little berries here. He's been working on this a little bit, and, oh, I like the little mushrooms. Oh, that's so adorable. So, anyway, Hypno has been working on this path himself here, and he wanted to make sure that what I was working on connected to it. Oh, there's his little mushroom house, his little cows that we can even, like, zoom in on further. Whoa. Okay, here, let's try. Boom. Hello, a cow. I see you. But anyway, so Hypno's already got this path that he started working on. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that our connection is set up to properly link to his path rather than is just going directly to the beacon as we originally planned. Also, Suspicious Waterfowl says, gonna paint along with the stream today, I think. Awesome. I always encourage folks, if you have something you want to do during the stream, pick up your paints, your drawing tools, you know, fold your laundry, do your dishes, whatever. This is not a 100% attention-oriented stream. This is a, hey, we all are busy, we all have busy lives, and you know what? We're just here to pal around and hang out while we get stuff done. Get out that instrument and, you know, practice your scales, that sort of thing. So, you can see that Hypno has moved the path that I had started, so it goes along here now. Rather than directly crossing these ravines, it skirts it, which is 2 less bridges we need to build. Yeah, this is background chill noise while you get done what you need to get done. Now, we still need to, like, chop down a bunch of trees in these paths here on Monday for Hermits Helping Hermits. But the rough idea of it, so Hypno took the path that I originally had going along the along this clearing here, which was going to go in a straight line. He has diverted that. I don't know if he did that live on the stream or if he did that in his free time, but that is looking good to me. So that means we need to maybe mark differently what trees need to be removed for Monday. So I kind of liked my plan of marking these with redstone torches. Now we're getting into the area that I've already cleared partially. That's looking good. Galdavik says, I'm cooking dinner while watching Joe. Great way to end the work week. I know your job can be stressful, Gall, so I'm glad that you decided to wind down with us and just chill. And, yeah. So, Hypno had also mentioned that he had considered originally having the bridge, rather than going there where I put it, having the bridge go around that way when I sent him the message. And I wanted to eyeball that real quick, because we haven't built our bridge yet. And I wanted to get a sense of, like, honestly, maybe 2 bridges is better. You know? Maybe there's a place for this bridge. Because he was thinking that when he was originally thinking of connecting this, oh, look, there's even a bed here already. He was thinking of maybe having it island hop and hook around. So you have the gas and go there, and then you have the bridge connect straight there and then across. What is the HHH plan? Well, we're trying to figure that out right now. For Hermits Helping Hermits, we're going to be connecting Hypno's road to B-Dubs' road system. But we're kind of looking at different ways to do it. Any bridge across here is going to be a longer bridge than what we had designed otherwise. And it's going to bypass Cleo and my base entirely. Which, I don't love the idea of bypassing our base entirely. But it does potentially streamline some things. So let's see. So that way, you would just fork directly off the gas and go. Because there's the gas and go there. And you go straight to this island. Don't fall in the lava. Recommend strongly against that. And then, I mean, that is elegant. You hop island, or land to island to island to sandbar. You cut diagonally at a 45 to Cleo's thing. I am in the hotbar. I'm down here in slot 8. I mean, really, I think both bridges in the long term make sense. This bridge over here is going to connect to that part of the land as well. Did I bring the bed with me? I did not. Okay. So we are going to quickly zoom back to our little shopping district area here. And use the bed that I've set up there. Racing the sun, luckily I'm faster. Laying my head down to dream. It's not disaster yet. Yeah, don't encourage people to spam, Lynn. That's not cool. And that's a timeout. That'll give you a chance to read the rules. Don't yell in all caps and don't encourage people to spam. That's 2 different rules you broke. So now you have time to review those for 300 seconds before you say anything else that gets you actually banned. So yeah, both of these bridge concepts are good locations. So the original one that I put in, that I was thinking about, was here. Now that's not as convenient for Hypno and for XP Crafted. I'll admit that. So, especially because part of the point of this bridge is to also connect a path that goes around our lake here, through our flower forest, and will kind of allow us to connect more of our buildings generally around the water here. So, how's the flower shop doing? Pretty well, as far as I can tell. Probably should do an inventory check at some point. But yeah. So, getting the new bridge in and adding the boardwalk does not preclude doing the bridge Hypno wanted. They both serve different purposes. And the fact that this new bridge that Hypno would want would probably connect to that that same road spur that we were working on for NJ's. So the road was going to have a spur, not NJ's. NJ is here. Welcome, NJ. Glad you could join us this evening. But yeah, the same road spur that we built coming from the other direction to connect to Cleo's spider spawner, which is... Where is it? Here. Yeah. So from here, if we go like 45-degree angle, I think that even connects us like basically to exactly where that bridge goes. Yeah, it does. Right? Okay. So let's go get some redstone torches and start marking which trees we need to tear down. I think that's going to be a real boon for everybody if we can just have that marked out. So when Hermits... The big thing is with Hermits helping Hermits is we like to work on things that everybody can just kind of do without having to talk too much about the task. So we can, like, talk about random TV shows or movies or stuff going on with our families or whatever. And so, like, being able to say, okay, everybody knock down all of the trees with redstone torches on them means that nobody has to ask, wait, do I knock down this tree? Do I knock down that tree? Where does the path go? What about this tree? It's just easier, right? So, I really liked Hypno's thing with the glowberries. So I think we're going to grab some glowberries while we're down here, too. That seemed like a really clever move. Now, I don't know how much redstone I have here. I might have left most of it down at the end of the train line. But let's see. Ooh, okay, 38 blocks. That feels like a respectable amount. In terms of glowberries, maybe we could be doing a bit better. But, let's see here. Let's dump the red mushrooms. Let's dump the dirt. Let's dump the sand. Don't need the dark oak stripped log at the moment. Although, really, I should have been dumping all of this stuff in, like, the proper chests. That's fine. We'll come back to that to some degree. We can bone meal it on the way. Exactly. Okay. So, let's go ahead, though, and make some redstone torches. I kind of want to get some more oak wood, though, because that's, like, the most common wood to make the torches with. Load up on logs, turn into planks, and say, okay, here are some thanks. We'll make some sticks and stick to dust. It's not like we have to, well, we must combine with dust. We must combine with dust. Okay, so we're gonna grab some Gonna grab some bone meal. How old is too old to play Minecraft? Asked Christina Taylor. Well, you know, most Legos say from 8 to 108, and Minecraft is just like digital Legos. So probably the same. Probably 108 is where I would draw the line there. Cake Batter says, "Well, speaking of movies, what do you think of Black Widow?" I actually watched that this morning, and I thought it was pretty good. I mean, here's the thing, though, is like my threshold for what is a good movie, okay, it's like, okay, I've got a bunch of laundry to do, and I've got it on my phone, and I'm kind of watching it, and it didn't make doing laundry worse. I wasn't annoyed. But it wasn't like such a good movie where I was like, oh, I have to give this my full attention. I shouldn't be doing laundry while I'm doing this. You know? Like, there are some movies where I'm like, oh, this movie's so good, I just have to sit down and watch it. Now, I paid the money to watch it on Disney Plus, and now that I'm thinking about the fact that it cost me $30, in light of the fact that I just watched it while I was, like, doing laundry and stuff, like, maybe it wasn't worth it. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about the fact that it costs money, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know that I would recommend people spend money on it. Ugh. Because, I mean, I had to do those chores anyway. The big thing was that a lot of people I know wanted to talk about it, and so I feel like maybe that's what I paid for, is the ability to talk to them about it. Dark Dialga, tip 2, who says, hope your day has been going well. Yeah, thank you very much, Dark Dialga. So, I don't know. Excuse me. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and sort out a few pieces of this. Okay, we're gonna. I love this little island here. I love how it connects to the gas and go if we choose to do that. So let's have that connect. Womp womp. And then let's get the potato out here, so we can use it to bushwhack without, because the shovel you can accidentally cut down the I feel like with the shovel here, what we're gonna want to do is intentionally remove some of this. We're gonna want to even this out a bit. Okay, then we'll take that extra dirt that we got there. Dun 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 dun. Okay, so Hypno already started marking out where Heath. No, wait, no, I literally just did this. Also, y'all, one of the things I have been looking forward to watching was the Inc. C-Team show on Twitch, and so I put that on earlier, and then, like, it's one of those things, like, I love watching Kate Welsh and Ryan Hartman and Chris Straub and Tristan and Jerry all play. Like, they are my favorite D&D show to watch, and I think I've just had a very stressful while, because as much as I love their show, I've been looking forward to watching that on as part of their online PAX thing for like a week now. But once it started, like, I just sat down in my chair. I got like a comfy recliner as a gift from some of my friends when the divorce started, because, like, oh my gosh, my friends are amazingly supportive, and so they got me this recliner because my ex-wife said I wasn't allowed to have one. And so anyway, I sit down in my nice comfy recliner to watch this D&D show that I've been looking forward to, and because they haven't done a new episode for a long time because of COVID, and so they were going to do this thing for PAX. I was super pumped, but then I was just so comforted and happy when it came on. My body was just like, just go to sleep. It's like, it's fine. So, like, I'm also still kind of waking up. I took an unexpected nap, and I have not fully recovered. Yeah, I've watched the original Inc. with Chris Perkins. I've actually played in one of Chris Perkins' Dice Camera Actions games. I was Harshnag the Grim, the giant in Chris Perkins' Dice Camera Action. Yeah, so I know Chris Perkins. But yeah, so like my brain, if I'm like looking at something and going like, oh, when did Hypno have time to do this thing that I just did on camera 14 seconds ago? It's because my brain is still in waking up from nap mode. I did not plan that nap, but apparently I needed it. And I've got an alarm that goes off 15 minutes before the stream every day, that says time to make the donuts. And the donut sign alarm went off, and I was like, what? Okay. Are there beds in these? No, of course not. Why would there be? Okay. Don't go through the portal. Portals that go through portals cause problems. Okay. Gracewinder says, are donuts important for streaming? Well, there's an old Dunkin' Donuts commercial about the guy who the baker from Dunkin' Donuts has an alarm that goes off at like 3:30 in the morning, and he kisses his wife and says, time to make the donuts. Oh, there is a bed behind the counter. Okay, well, now we know. Hey, thank you for the $1.09 from Daniel, who says 109 cents for all the 109-year-olds who can't teach you how to end raid. Or who can teach you how to end raid. Got it. That puts us 15 away from the next face camera expansion. Okay. Somebody else says missed a tip. Oh, Peyton A, thank you for the 4, who says still setting up stream. Cue the song. Yeah, let me go ahead and we'll go through our checklist, because I might have missed something. I am that tired. When will my stream begin?
$8:30 p.m. the usual streaming setup. Turn on the lights, make sure they're bright and gleam. Title, tweet, pour water, tank top, and chroma. OBS seems all set, so I click start the stream, and so I'll pause, fold in, and open VLC. I'll pick 2 songs before lay your head down and dream. I'll say that thus to y'all, Joe Hills from Tennessee. Full testing, when will my stream begin? After howdy, it's items and chest tools breaking. Pick us with football talking to you professional Minecrafter here, there's no mistaking. So I'll click crafting quick anvil time enchant pick, then I'll replace the books in a random chest with care. I'll tour my winery, I'm sure there's blocks somewhere, and then I'll hush and hush and hush and hush chaps where not any closer to recording. Folks keep asking and asking and asking and asking, when will my stream begin? Seriously, y'all, I need to record this next episode I've been working toward. I can't edit without footage, no. Once I'm all geared up, maybe we can start the show.
Okay, so let's go ahead and take down that setting up stream sign now. I think we are all good on that. And we're going to go ahead and get these posts in here. Is this lined up? Yeah, it is. And then we're going to go over 3, and let's go ahead and remove that, because we want to make it really feel like it's like driven into the ground there. Okay. Hey, welcome, Vidmaster. Hey, excuse me. It looks like we just got a tip as well from Carl. Thank you for the 5, Carl. That is going to put us 6 away from our next face camera expansion. Okay. So, we've got our bridge kind of started on that side, and then it'll go straight across to here. Okay. So we want this to be lined like this maybe, and then over. Yeah, that's still lined up there. And now we need it to go diagonal. Hey, Dark Dialga tip 6 who writes, expand Joe. So here we go. If you've never seen Joe Hill stream before, please direct your attention down here to slot 8, because I'm about to say, howdy, y'all. Crow Hills here, expanding as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Dee-da-dee-da-dee, dee-da-dee-da-dee-dee-dee. It's me. Okay. Hey, welcome, Naomi's mother. Yeah, don't worry if you don't like the show. Like, I'm gonna say what I always tell people. Like, this is weird niche performance art. It's great that you're taking an interest in the media your kids are engaging with. Like, I mean, I try to keep up with what my daughter likes, but she's 8, so it's mostly like She-Ra and the amphibian people, or whatever the, I don't know, bunch of Disney Channel shows, really. But yeah, it's good to keep an eye on what your kids are watching. That's a good thing. You're going to want to lean into that. But when I watch these shows, I don't always expect to like them. So, like, if you're like, yeah, this show is weird, and I don't really know why you like it, that's okay. You're not hurting my feelings, because, like, you know, when I'm watching She-Ra for the first time, I'm like, wait, so it's just gender-flipped Egyptian mythology? Like, I guess I see why the kids like it, but that's whatever, you know? It's nothing objectionable, I guess. So, okay, we're going to go ahead and we are going to keep on working on this. I kind of want to actually try and get some of these slabs in here. And so in order to do that, I'm going to put in a crafting bench, and let's go ahead and start sorting out what we need. This one might need to go too, as I'm looking at this. So I kind of think the bridge... Let's see. How high will this be? That'll be at that level. And then it'll be... Oh yeah, we actually need to take that down one on either side. Waddle Duck, I don't know why you're spamming, but that's not cool. I would recommend against that. Okay. Yeah, we're working on connecting to Hypno's road. Apparently, Hypno actually is way further ahead than I thought. He had his road built to connect to a place that I didn't know about. And so we are kind of rerouting a little bit. So let's get some dark oak planks here. And, oh boy. We have like a lot of nonsense in our inventory at the moment. So let's go ahead and let's, you know, plant some of these flowers. And let's add some glowberries, maybe, to the trees that are not... Wait, can you not hang these from arbitrary trees? Oh, that's interesting. I did not know that. Okay, hold on. I'm going to try something. Oh, we don't have the right kind of lumber to hang arbitrary things from that tree. Okay. Well, that's a lesson that we now have learned. Hey, Vickman. Hope you have a good evening. Okay. Well, either way, we're going to go ahead and we're going to make some dark oak slabs here. Not too many, but like a sane amount. What I think is a sane amount, I'm not necessarily the best judge of that. Okay. So we're going to have this connect to here. So, from a keeping the bridge diagonal standpoint, I think it'll be like 3 and then 5? Well, hold on. Yeah, because if we're... I guess we would have... I guess it would be 4 wide most of the time. 1, 2, 3. And then, yeah, we're going to need to extend it... Because, like, if we just do 1, 2, then it's not getting longer than that way. So, we need to have it keep kind of extending out diagonally, I guess. Yeah, that works. So then we have it kind of keep going this way. Maybe the way to do it is to do the edges first. Yeah, this is working. Hey, welcome, Gonzo thing. So we can have this connect. We'll sort it out. Let's just get the rough bits in. We're working on a bridge. Now, can a boat get underneath this also? I think a boat can, but I didn't bring the boat with me. I just want to verify this. And then looks like it's going to be nighttime again soon too, so we'll need to head to a bed shortly after. Okay. So let's verify that we can go directly under this without hitting our heads. Don't want to bump noggins on this. Whew. Okay, cool. We cleared it. So that's a bit of a low bridge, but it is doable. Great. Oops, that was not what I intended to do. Now the question is then, where is this zombie noise I'm hearing from? Is there like a cave directly under us or something? Because it's not in the water. Is this going to stop us from sleeping because there are monsters too close by? Oh, it might. Okay. So we're going to quickly zoom back this way and use the bed further out. Also, it looks like a tip just rolled in via PayPal. We're going to deal with that once we have turned night into day. Why don't we arch the bridge for structural stability? That could be a next pass. We're working on one thing at a time here. That's a little bit too advanced at the moment. Oh, wow. Mobs are going to have had a chance to spawn everywhere by the time we get to the bed. That is not a good sign. Okay, hopefully they haven't, but in the meantime, let's go ahead and see. Hey, we got another tip from Addie. Thank you, Addie. I mentioned earlier, and I don't know if you heard it, that I did get your tips at the end of the stream last night. It just was not until after I had wrapped up. So, thank you. Those did go through. But that 20 that you just contributed is going to put us to our next face camera expansion milestone. So here we go. It's time to say, grow hills. Do-do-do-do. Alrighty. So there we go. Thank you very much again to Addie for that. Okay. And... yeah, that's a ban for that person. Yeah. Yeah, trying to trick streamers into saying racist things is not a timeout. That's just a straight-up ban. Vinny sent, no, I'm the moderator. Thank you, Peyton and Louie, for calling that to my attention. Okay. Enjoy your homework, Tile. Okay, so we're gonna roll back this way, or roll. We're gonna roll. They see me rowing, they hating. La da 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 da. So we're not gonna bother descending down into the land below here for this segment. We're just gonna stay. Just gonna have this kind of keep going this way, and of course, this would have been better if I had an ender pearl. Boom. We can just go this way. Discord chat is talking about how much movie tickets cost where they live. I don't even know what movie tickets cost around here because I haven't gone to a movie in so long. But when I do go, a lot of times it's to things at the Belcourt, Nashville's independent nonprofit theater. And so tickets for shows there can be arbitrary weird prices because like for example, when I saw Riff Tracks live perform there, I guess it's not technically a movie. It was a live, I mean, there was a movie, but like Riff Tracks, the people were like reading the jokes off scripts at the head of the theater or whatever, or on the stage while they played a movie on the screen. And like, I think that was like $50 to $70. I went 3 times, but it was always worth it. But I guess that's not the same as like going to see a random movie, because like there were actually like like Bill Corbett was there at the theater, so maybe that's like a different thing. And Jonathan Colton performed at one of them, so like, yeah, I don't know, but yeah, that's one of the things that I love about living in the city is that there's like all sorts of cool art stuff that like you wouldn't have the opportunity to see like living further out. But like, I mean, I've only been to 3 of those, so that's not like even like an every year thing, let alone a once a month expense. And then when we have, but my parents live down near a drive-in movie theater, and so a lot of times if I go see like a modern movie, it's like we go to the drive-in down there, and I think that's about maybe $8 a head, but where they really get you is on the, they've got a really solid barbecue concession stand. And so you end up paying for, like, really good concessions and the fried Oreos and all that. So it ends up costing a reasonable amount. I don't know. But yeah, I don't just, like, go to, like, the chain movie theaters too often around here. Hey, we just got 4 from Christina. Thank you very much, Christina. That is going to put us 16 away from the next face camera expansion. So the nice thing about going to the drive-in by my parents is that, like, I can either have my daughter in the car, and also with that, it's like a double feature usually. So, like, if my daughter comes with us to the movie, she can fall asleep. Usually they show, like, a kid's movie first, and then, like, something more mature after that for the second feature. But, like, the, or if we're seeing, like, 2 movies that she doesn't want to see, I can just drop her off at my parents' and not pay a babysitter. So, that's the other thing, is it's like, if I wanted to go to the movies at a movie theater, and it's not something that my kid would want to see, I'm going to have to pay for a babysitter anyway, so that's way more than $20 for the whole thing. Gotta get to the theater, like, then you're paying for a lift, maybe. Because it's like, at the point where you're paying for a babysitter, it's like, well, then I should go out to dinner, too, like, with my friends. And then, well, if we're going out to dinner, are we having drinks? So it's like, okay, then, so it's like a lift, and it's like, all this stuff adds up. I don't know. What do fried Oreos taste like? Well, if you've ever had, if you've ever been to a county fair, and you've had funnel cake, it's kind of like funnel cake dip, like they batter dip the Oreos and then fry it. It's like funnel cake around an Oreo. It's so good. So I don't know. My point is, I don't really go to movies casually. If I'm going to the movies, it's usually part of like a whole thing. So I don't know. So I just don't go very often, I guess. Yeah, drive-ins are really, like, I really like the drive-in. One of my favorite things is seeing movies about space at the drive-in, because there's literally, like, stars behind the screen. So, like, we saw The Martian at the drive-in. And so anytime that they're showing, like, a view of space and there's just stars hanging there on the screen, the entire sky behind the screen is also full of stars. And it adds something. It's really... It gives you an extra degree of immersion that I appreciate. Let's see. I also saw Wall-E at the drive-in, which is another movie that has a lot of stars in it, which is nice. Okay. So I think that what I want to do here is we get the posts in. Okay. And the posts are along the diagonals. Yeah. That are not quite filled in. And so maybe they go, say, here. And then we just kind of have it step down gently. Driving is such an American concept. It's weird, says Nilos. Yeah, I mean, a lot of American concepts are weird. That's kind of what we're good at, you know? Yeah, I was trying to see if I could just put it on the top there. Yeah, there we go. There it is. Boom. Ow. Actually, I think I wanted to go more like that with it. But, oh, wait. I guess it kind of depends on... Yeah, I know. I can hear the baby zombie. It's somewhere down here. Found him. Yep. Okay. And let's get ready to lay our head down and dream, assuming that those mobs are far enough away. Okay. Good. Now we can just drop these here, like so. Boom. And I think we're going to want to actually kind of clear this out a little bit. Like, kind of just level it until it connects. Dark Dialga tips 2, who says, liking the bridges so far. Thank you, Dark Dialga. Let's get that on the abacus here. Boom. That puts us 14 away. 14 away from the next face camera expansion. Thank you, Dark Dialga, for that. So, yeah, I feel like what I should do is go down there and actually properly light that. But I don't have the tools required to properly light that right now. So what we're going to do first is we're going to go start marking the trees that need to get chopped down. Which, of course, we can't directly find because we don't know. We need to find Cleo's pillar first. And then strike back this way from there. So where's Cleo's pillar? Here it is. Okay, so this one's coming down. I think this one's going to have to go. So from there... Okay. Pour lava down on them. That is a good idea. Yeah, I think this one's gonna have to go too. As well as this one. Let's just go ahead and clear this one out as well. Okay. So then that'll come down here, around here. Oh, NJ, how did your UHC go? Did you win? Fast spider. Fast spider. Fast spider special. Wow. Okay. Oh, whoops, that's... Okay, so then it curves into here. And yeah, we're gonna have to clear out a lot of these. Oops. Spider. Hey, Razorblade. Hope you enjoy being from Chattanooga. That's a great city. I love getting down there for Chattacon every year when I can. In January. That is one of my favorite little places to stop by. I also love your pinball museum. It's a great place. So anyway, you can see here where Hypno wants to connect this to his path. NJ's team came in 11th. Wow. Good for y'all. Okay. Sammy got top 10 individual kills. Nice. The leader had 25 individual kills. Wow. That's a lot. What in God's name are you doing? We are marking which trees we need to knock out for this path here. Good job, NJ. Good job, Sammy. Okay. So wait, where did I lose the trail? Okay, wait. So this is where it goes back that way. Excuse me. Okay. And then it connects over here. Okay. Got it. So you start going this way, and you're going to start seeing which trees need to get torn down. Probably going to want to take out this one, too. Whoa, don't open the voice chat options. Okay. Probably should take out this one just to be thorough. That one's close as well. Oops, it just wasn't properly labeled on all sides. I feel like the more we open this up, the better, the safer it'll be. Because we need to get actual sunlight in here, too. Okay. Okay. Should probably eat some potato. Also, I think it's about to get dark again. Do I like PvP? Yeah, it's not bad. I don't know if Scott Kurtz likes me, but I've enjoyed his work. And his work on Webcomics Weekly in particular was good. I learned a lot from Webcomics Weekly. But that wasn't just Scott Kurtz. That was also Chris Straub and Dave Kellett and Brad Geiger, you know, as a team. Okay. Is that bed I left over there still over there? Good. Good, good, good. So let's go get that lava after we turn night into day. Oh, we got some time. Where's that boat that I left? There it is over there. Oh, this one's diagonal. Interesting. So maybe I should have kept this diagonally going this way, too. It's kind of a weird one. There it is. Then we maintain... Yeah, we need to remove those. Okay. I've been to Kingsport. I've driven through it, but I haven't spent time there. Okay. How's the stream so far? Going well. We're getting things ready for Hermit's Helping Hermits on Monday. I got enough done yesterday night that I was able to send Hypno what I had gotten done, and he got some feedback to me, and then I'm incorporating his feedback now. Because the thing is that, like, to do this right on Monday, we need to have already planned it this weekend. So it's kind of a group thing. So him and XB will have a chance to let me know if I screw anything up before we have everybody chop down a bunch of trees. Try adding fences to the bridge. It might be cool. Yeah, that's like, right now we're just trying to, this is a rough draft. We're trying to just sketch it out. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're just trying to get the rough pieces in place so that people can understand where we're looking at doing the road. Dang it, come on. It's nighttime. I want to sleep at night or during thunderstorms. Okay. So, having done that, let's go get the lava bucket for the lava bucket plan. So we got a few things that we need to do here. Llamas are lava-like, but they are not lava lakes. Hey, welcome Space Pirate Rush, who says, Joe Hills is tiny this time I catch him streaming. Well, we are 14 away from the next face camera expansion, and tips are always welcome via paypal.me/Joe Hills and YouTube Super Chat. So each time we hit a $20 expansion milestone, the face camera will get bigger. Gonzo Nothing says, I'm always impressed that even stuff like HHH gets discussed like this between you guys. I mean, kind of. It's very loose planning. This is not super high-end big group stuff. This is just me saying to Hypno, like, hey, does this match your plans? Is this going to be in your way? I don't want to screw up your base, you know? And the other thing is that we don't even know if we're doing this for sure for HHH. This is what I think we should do, maybe. But if somebody else has something that's more pressing, we'll just do the more pressing thing. So the way HHH works is anybody who shows up can bring project ideas. And then we'll kind of do whatever project idea seems the most helpful, the hardest to do a load, the one that has the most immediate payoff. So like this road thing would be a low priority one because it doesn't have, whoops, oh no. This road thing would be a low priority one because it doesn't have a obvious huge group payoff. Like it helps me and Cleo and Hypno and XB the most. Whereas like somebody building a huge pit that's going to generate stuff for all 25 people on the server would be a lot different. Do I wear a green shirt on purpose? I just kind of do whatever I want. Bellberry Blues Tips 5, who says, hello, Joe. Have you thought of making a fantasy, sci-fi, modern, contemporary, or retro build? Yes. Yes, I have, Bellberry Blues. That puts us 9 away from the next face camera expansion. Cleo and I are working on a castle village. So that's going to be more historical fantasy-esque. Probably, if anything. Okay, we're going to grab a bunch of these berries out of here. Because the next thing that we want to do, in order for this HHH to not be a total disaster, is we're going to want to plant a bunch... Oh, wait, we didn't get the lava buckets. We're going to want to plant a bunch of... We're going to want to plant a bunch of glowberries in the dark oak forest around the path. Mr. Lance says, I got the Dish DVD in the mail today, so I'm all ready for the viewing party tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, that's a great reminder. If anybody is not already following me on Patreon, we've got 2 Patreon events tomorrow. We are launching... well, first off, at 2:30 Central tomorrow, we are going to be doing one of our little movie watching parties. Now, for copyright reasons, I can't provide the movie, so folks have to get it via rental or library or something, and we're watching The Dish, which I own a copy of, so I'm watching my own copy, and that's going to be fun. We're doing that, let's see, what time, let me double check the time on that so I don't say the wrong thing. That starts at 2 p.m. tomorrow. So the way it works is we do kind of a hangout before the movie and kind of talk about like, hey, when you're watching it, here's what to expect. And we kind of jump on the voice chat and chat a little bit about the film in advance. Get a sense of who's seen it before, who's never seen it, that sort of thing. Which like even for movies like Bill and Ted, which I thought like everybody will have seen this movie at least once. There were people like, no, I've never seen it before. And I'm like, okay, awesome. So that way, when we hop into the text chat, so we go from voice before the movie starts to we all start the movie at the same time. Then we can type away during the movie on the text chat so nobody's talking over it. But like that way people know like not to spoil it. Like if it's a movie that we've all seen, if we've all seen It's a Wonderful Life, we're going to talk differently in the text chat than if somebody hasn't seen it, right? Because nobody wants to spoil it, right? I've seen The Room. I actually have a signed copy of the script from Tommy Wiseau because I'm a nerd. So then we're not doing the Amazon watch party because this movie isn't on Amazon, and also I'm not a partner. And so then after the movie, we get back in the voice chat and we discuss it kind of and say like, hey, what jumped out at people? What'd you enjoy? You know, just kind of just general stuff. It's not like super academic discussion, but like we might say, hey, was there anything in the filmmaking or the editing you particularly enjoyed? Is there anything, you know, that really you feel like you learned something from or you could take away from it? It's not super academic or heavy. It's just hanging out, talking about the movie. Then after that movie discussion ends, the next event we have scheduled for the server tomorrow is that I've got currently we've got a vanilla SMP server running and a snapshot SMP server running. Well, no, I guess the snapshot's not survival multiplayer. The snapshot server is creative mode, so people can fly around and screw around with the new features and stuff. But after the dish ends, we're going to launch the new experimental SMP server, where, unlike the vanilla server, which is just straight up vanilla Minecraft with absolutely no additions, the, oh no, don't ruin my lava, oh. Well, so there's that. Okay. Well, I'm done being excited about any part of that, I guess. Womp womp. I was like, oh, that's cool. The lava will go all the way down to the bottom and stop the mobs from spawning. Nope, the lava is now cobblestone. It's fine. Heaven knows I tried. Okay, so we're just gonna go this way. Yeah, those sad hesses. Nothing will spawn down there now, hopefully. At least it wasn't technical redstone. Good point. So, anyway, after the movie launch party ends, we're going to be launching our experimental vanilla server, or experimental SMP server, which is going to be like running vanilla tweaks and lithium and a few performance mods. I'm not sure in the long term, like that's not something I promised the Patreon people as part of their like Patreon package, but it's something we've had a lot of people asking for some more experimental stuff, and so we'll see how that works. One experiment that we're doing on that is we're gonna have the dragon fight as soon as the server launches. Basically, I put a command block at the world spawn where you can press a button and it will take you to the thing. Do I have Discord open? Yeah, I do. Why? What do you want me to comment on in particular? Mahi Zero's friend worked with Scott Kurtz's brother. Oh, that's cool. There's a comic inspired by your honeymoon in Niagara. Really? That's cool. Someone in the YouTube chat is being rude. Oh, yeah, let me just go search for them. Oh no, that wasn't the right window. Okay, next problem. Bellberry Blues Tips 5, who says, what's your movie? I personally absolutely love The Princess Bride. I mean, I haven't actually made a movie. But I've heard, like, I enjoy The Princess Bride. Thank you, that's going to put us 4 away from the next face camera expansion. The website in the description isn't up anymore. Wait, what? Oh, joehills.net. Yeah, I know. That's... yeah, that's a whole thing. That's in my queue. I've been working on getting the SMP server, the experimental SMP server up. Yeah. So... do I have a favorite movie? I don't know. I like a lot of movies. I like a lot of things. I'm bad at having favorites. So... yeah, the reason that I miss the Discord chat more than the others, Grace Render, is because I frequently flip around the Discord to, like, to check things from the hermits. And so, like, Discord only lets me have one window open at a time. And so, yeah, sometimes, like, I have Discord open, but I have it open to the wrong chat because I was like, oh, let me look at this thing that Hypno sent me to make sure that I'm ticking all the boxes in his list. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, Addy, thank you very much for the 4, who says, I just want to say my unpopular opinion that Cats 2019 is not good, but it's a good watch. I have not seen that one, Addy, but I have heard interesting things. Either way, that puts us evenly at our next face camera expansion milestone. So here we go. It's time to expand. And we are going to remind folks that tips are always welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Yeah, also the Discord live chat causes the least amount of trouble, so I'm the least in trouble for ignoring it usually. The repercussions for ignoring it are lowest. Okay. Nice. Okay. Hook is a good movie. I do enjoy Hook. Okay. So what we're going to do next is, now that we've taken care of that, we're going to go through here with some bone meal and some glowberries, and we're going to discourage mob spawning a little bit, kind of throughout this area. Now we can only plant these on the undersides of blocks. See, here's a case in point of why that would be helpful. Just like saying, as a side note for everyone who might be wondering, Joe, why you doing this? Stuff like that. Stuff like that is exactly why we're doing this. Wait, can I put one of these in my offhand? No, because it'll try to eat it if I'm not full. Dang it. What about this? Dang it. Oh yeah, that works. That works. That order works. So, there we go. We are just adding a little bit of light around here. Yeah, eating these should totally give you the glowy status effect. I concur. Okay, so we're just going to kind of add some more of these kind of throughout here. It has to be on the underside of the logs. It can't go on the ground. Okay, this tree's not getting chopped down, so we can leave that. Hopefully these will grow some more too as we go. Well, next problem. Okay. Hey, Gene Lima, we are just trying to let up this forest a little bit so we don't get as many mobs spawning when people are riding through here on their horses. And I'm going to say it's a bit of a mixed bag because we keep getting blown up by creepers while we're trying to work on it, which does not result in beneficial outcomes in the short term. And we're out of bone meal now. So we really just gotta wait for these to grow on their own if we're gonna do that. I can go get more bone meal, but... Hear that thunderstorm rolling in. Kind of to check the weather once we're somewhere safe. Because there's been intermittent storms forecasts for Nashville. They're just popping up around town. So that thing could be miles away and not hit us at all, or it could be about to be right on top of us. What are the beneficial outcomes of surprise creepers? I can't think of any offhand. Entertainment value, I guess? Okay, so let's go ahead and hop on out of here. Hypno and XP have high quantities of bone. We'll ask about that during HHH, I guess. Because we are going to want to do some improvements here. So we've marked the trees we need to chop down. We've added some lights. Okay. Okay, how are we for daylight? Good. We did leave some extra bone meal back at the base area. So why don't we grab diamond hooves here. We can go grab some of that bone meal. Maybe we can also go grab some more glowberries. Whoops. Oh, okay. Yeah, Diamond Hose is the name of my horsey. He made a fortune in game clop stock. Okay, so let's roll back here. So I have been feeding some of this stuff back into our composter as we go. So I feel like we can take 2 out of there. Let's go run downstairs real quick and grab some more glowberry. You know, we should probably just make glowberries on the fly over at the place. Or me and Cleo sharing a horse. No, Cleo has a separate pen for her horse. Okay. Yeah, you can't ride 2 people to a horse in Minecraft, unfortunately. So, we gotta chop down that tree during the hermits. These trees need to go down. Of course, I didn't make extra, what do you call them? So that would have been smart. Extra fence posts for securing the horse. Womp womp. I like using a horse. Back in season 4, I used the horse like for most of it because we didn't have rockets with Elytras yet, so it was a lot more practical. Because you had to do this weird arrow shooting yourself thing in order to accelerate back then. So people were like all about infinity bows so they could propel themselves. It was kind of weird. Okay, so here's what we can do. So if we use 1 stack to get more berries and 1 stack to grow those berries to illuminate them, then we should be able to cover a lot of ground, I'm hoping. Dark Dialga tips another 2 and says 1 last donation before bed. Have a good night. Well, thank you, Dark Dialga. I hope you have a wonderful night as well. Oh, no, it's getting dark in the game. So, let's frantically run back to the bed. Was there a bed still over here? Yes, good, good, good. And then while we're doing that, we can get this 2 here on the abacus. Boop. And that puts us 18 away from the next face camera expansion. Thank you, Dark Dialga. Tips are always welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Okay. Scar left the game. Okay, that means Scar might be rejoining the game soon, so let's keep an eye on that. Just in case. Okay, here's Spider. Not my favorite. Okay. Let's switch this to our offhand, then back to here. There we go. That's efficient. So even if we're not creating a completely spawn-proof area here, it's going to be spawn-resistant, right? There's going to be fewer spawns. We're just creating an experience overall. Okay. And then we'll run around and place a few more that'll have time to grow. Some to grow on. Around here. And we're good. Okay. So that's not perfect, but it should give us a little bit more light and far fewer creepers attacking during our carving or chopping. Okay. Poor creeper trees. Womp womp. At least that'll open it up a little bit so you can see the forest or the little lake over there a bit more. Okay. Let's see. Is it worth it to try to do more of that right now? On some level, I'm like, I don't know that I really want to get too bogged down in this. But on the other hand, it could really save us a lot of time in a few days. Or in a couple days. That's good that those are growing already. Okay. Probably shouldn't have gone so ham down there. Okay. My tab button isn't bound. I mean, I'm pressing it now, but it doesn't do anything. If I press caps lock, it turns on the proximity, but tab doesn't do anything. Okay. Oh, you're spamming press tab. Well, then that's not something I'm gonna have time for. Hey, Murph, don't yell in all caps, please. I'm going to time you out so you have a chance to read the rules. Okay. Glowberries will be the kudzu of this magical forest, yeah. How are we for daylight? Okay, so we've got one bridge done. Part of me thinks I should just gather more wood so I can knock out both boardwalks / bridges tonight. So we have a little bit of time real quick. So maybe I'll go get the embarrassing creeper trees now before HHH starts. And then use that wood from the embarrassing creeper trees to what do you call it? To finish the boardwalk. Frozen, basically, if it makes it harder for me to skim the chat, since I'm the only moderator, those rules exist about the caps and the spaces and the emotes to help me moderate quicker. The other thing is that there's a bunch of bots, spam bots that spam emotes, and so basically anytime I see somebody spamming a bunch of emotes, there's like 99% chance it's one of those chat bots, so it's just quicker to ban them than to time them out. So basically, the reason I put that rule in there about spamming emotes is because I don't want people to think that it's a funny idea to impersonate a chatbot or to accidentally impersonate a chatbot and then be mad that they got banned. Because it's like, well, you didn't do anything but look too much like something that I have to deal with and ban like 20 of some nights. Okay. Yeah, basically don't make Joe's life harder. Yes, that's most of it. Like, that's a lot of what the server administration stuff comes down to, too. Is it's like, what's the line between something being playful and something being bannable? Is it interrupting my work? At the point where the moderation staff has to get involved and clock in, and I have to take time out of whatever YouTube stuff I'm trying to work on to deal with it. My instinct is, basically at the point where something on the server gets escalated to me, if the mods can't sort it quickly, it's going to be ban hammer time, because I just don't have time to deal with it. That's one of the reasons that we also created that petition system. So for less urgent things, people can route that to a time that I have set aside for it. Okay, so far, just kind of rolling through here. Yeah. So the opening area here has a little bit of leaves low hanging, but it's not unusable. That's good. Okay. Do I like shades? I've got some prescription sunglasses. I got them for the first time, like, maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago, but like I barely have gotten out in the last year and a half, 2 years, so I haven't gotten to use them as much as I would have liked. Hey, Addie, thank you for the 20, who says, expand, Joe! That's going to put us 18 away from our next face camera expansion, so here we go. After this one, anyway. Expand, Joe! Doo-doo-doo-doo. So tips are always welcome via paypal.me/Joe Hills. And YouTube Super Chat. Okay. So with that additional dark oak log we got, we can make some dark oak planks. Dang it, I forgot to put a workbench over here, so we're going to make a workbench. Gonna make some dark oak slabs. All the dark oak slabs. Have a good day, Coffee Powered. Excuse me. What kind of food do I eat right now? Mostly I've got baked potatoes in my inventory. My glasses look askew. Yeah, they're kind of bent. I gotta deal with it. Well, they've been that way for like a year. So I don't have to do anything about it, but... yeah, I don't know. I should take them to the glasses shop and ask them to just fix them. Because, like, they know exactly how to bend it Just say, hi, this is, one side seems higher than the other. Can you just bend it without breaking them? Okay. Yeah, this is my Minecraft grass texture shirt. I'm very happy with it. It is a lovely path so far. Thank you for noticing, Chris. Okay, so let's get my hair behind my headphones a little better. Okay. Okay, so one thing I haven't figured out is exactly what the slope is here, because I'm really lazy. So I think from here to here, I just straight up did diagonals. So this should kind of naturally fit. Dang it. Okay, yeah, so there's 3 there, and then it'll extend until it gets to there. What am I working on right now? I'm working on a boardwalk that connects to the road network for the horse path. We just put in a bridge over there, which I can actually show you a little better with the spyglass. So we got the bridge that goes across that way, and now we're working on the bridge across the other way. And both will kind of lead toward... Oh, where's Cleo's thing? There it is. Cleo's tower. Whoops, I can't quite see it. There it is. Cleo's tower is right there. Bum, 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 bum. Dun, 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 dun. Dee-dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dun. I almost feel like I should just make a big rectangle and then cut out organically all the parts that don't fit until I align this properly. How have I been at annoying Cleo? Not very good, because we haven't been online much at the same time lately. That's mostly on me, because I've been doing with a bunch of stuff. Dang it. Maybe don't put slabs on the center to look a little organic. We'll mess with the design a bit as we go. I think I am gonna move these over, well, to just make this part here straight a line. One, two, three. Okay. And I'm not sure how I want to deal with this segment. Because of stuff like that. And the cave. That's fine. Let's get out of here. Dang it. Okay. Ah, enjoy Medieval Madness, Boone. That's a fun one. Okay. So... got a little bit of time left here. Don't know why the camera's so off. Okay. Nope, that's way too far over that way. So we need to be bringing this further over here. Dang it. No. Okay. Okay, yeah. I think I need to get some lanterns as I'm looking at this. I'm thinking lanterns would be a big improvement. Have I seen Cub's video about the lighting changes? No, but I already knew about the lighting changes. And my opinion is they're good. Do you like stripped wood on builds? Yeah, it seems fine. I feel like I need to come out this way more here. And then, yeah, so we're gonna add a block, 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 add a block. Then we're gonna come out this way and we're gonna start subtracting blocks. Until it feels right. Maybe we'll add that one back. Yeah, that looks good. Once we get the lanterns in, it'll look better too. Okay. Welcome, Sketchy Manager. Hope you're having a good night. I feel like if we mix in some other colored slabs with it that are almost as dark but not quite, like some spruce or something, we can give the sense that the thing is aged. We'll kind of texture this when we're done. We're not done. We're just trying to get the sense of the bridge in for HHH. Come on, bedtime. Red Rag says, I feel like that span needs another set of supports in the middle. That's part of what we're trying to figure out, is I tried putting a set of supports in the middle, and it kept coming out weird. So, that was too far away. I think my body is still tired. Okay. So, the idea was that when I was working on this before, I couldn't figure out exactly where the supports needed to go. But now that we've got the rough angle in here, we can do something like this. And we can go get the... Yeah. We'll go get the lanterns, and it'll look good. We can mix in trapdoors and stuff, too. That's a good point, Rolf Solo. Oh, I forgot to put slabs in here. Where? Well, whatever. We need to go get the lanterns either way. Try putting signs on the sides as railings. Oh, yeah, somebody had suggested that the other night. I am keen to try that, but I'm not sure if we're going to get to that today. Use stairs near the supports to get at depth. That's another good idea. Yeah, a lot of good ideas coming in. We're just... Right now, the number one thing we're focused on is getting the path, the course of the bridge correct. And also greeting Scar. Howdy, Scar! Okay. Hey, and Leaked tips 2. Thank you very much, Leaked. That puts us 16 away for the next face camera expansion. Tips are always welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Okay. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go down. We're going to get the lanterns. We'll come back. We're going to add some height to the supports, I think. Because, yeah, this does, in the distance here, this does not look very inspiring, right? No. Nobody's looking at that and going, yeah, that's amazing. So, yeah, getting some stairs in there. There's a lot of good things we could do with it. But, lanterns first. Okay. I think I left the lanterns down at the end of the trail here. Alrighty. All aboard. Next stop, the double geode spider spawner. Double geode spider spawner. Double geode spider spawner. Falling asleep streaming. Joe Hill's power. Yeah. Oh, I can't believe I fell asleep during that game. I must have been really tired. Like, I know I've been overworked a little bit myself. But like, hey, Picty. We are doing well. We were just gonna grab... What? We only have 2 lanterns here? No... Assassin's Creed 2. Okay. Well, in that case... I guess let's take... Well, we have iron back at the other place. Well, let's take some of the coal. In case we need it to go make more. Hey, there's a slime. Let's go get more slimes. Because we don't have a good slime farm yet. What is this, binoculars? Oh, that's the stethoscope they added to the game. Might be a telescope. I'm not a doctor. Okay. Do make yourself some lanterns. Good point, lots of bees. Good point. Ooh. It's Saturday night. You can tell I'm 30-something. I'm ready to go to... Womp womp. Hey, thank you, Addie, for another 60. Whew! That is quite the contribution. Addie writes, big tip to make up for the facts. I just realized I'm going to miss Hermit's help in Hermits because I got work. Well, thank you for your hard work and for sharing some of the fruits of your labor with me, keeping my show running. So that was 16, 36, 56, and then another 4 to 60. That's going to get us 3 face camera expansions. Thank you very much, Addie. Here we go. It's time to say, y'all might have noticed that those tips have just been going to my head this whole stream. But now, like Jacob Marley, these chains I've forged in life are about to begin pulling me down to the deep below. Enter the Jost. Bum, 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 bum. At this point, each additional face camera expansion will be accompanied by a corresponding drop in Jopacity. Luckily, we've got 3 expansions at once, thanks to Addie, so let's show you how that works. Expand Jost. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Then lower that Jopacity now to 80% this time. And then we're going to grow hills. Doo-doo-doo-doo. And we're going to lower the Jopacity yet again to 70%. So here we go. The camera just keeps getting bigger. That's how it works. But the Jopacity will keep dropping too. Thanks to Addie, we are now 16 away from the next face camera expansion. Tips are always welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Okay, so here we go. We are going to... We got to go down and grab the lantern stuff, I guess. So, hey, Mooseman. Sumaya Gush says, Joe, you're the size of the Hulk. Well, that's my secret cap. I'm always sleepy. No, I'm not. I'm fine. Okay. So we've got these. We can't make red lanterns, sadly. We need torches. Oh, wait, dirt goes in the dirt. I'm trying to be better about sticking to the chests. Okay, wait, we need the slabs, though. Dark oak planks can go away, though, for right now. So let's make a bunch of sticks. And then we're going to make a bunch of torches. And then we're going to make a bunch of lanterns. Red lanterns would be dope. What, right? 34. That should be enough. Okay. Let's go ahead and get these chains off for this next segment here. Storage management. It's kind of almost happening. Hey, and we just got another tip for 16 from Laura. Hey, Laura, I don't know if you caught the beginning of the stream, but I did thank you for your tip that came in after I ended last night. But thank you for this one again tonight. That's going to put us evenly at our next face camera expansion. So here we go. It's time to expand Jost. Doo-doo-doo-doo. So Friday, as you can see, we are currently in Tony Stark helmet cam mode at 60% Jopacity. This is the most obnoxious of the Jopacities. So we are currently 20 away from the next face camera expansion, which will... Basically, up to this point, every time people tip, the camera got more obnoxious. At this point, tips will start making the camera less obnoxious. So there's something for everybody here. And just as a quick reminder, tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Redstone lanterns would be a cool way to implement red lanterns. But we could also... What if we could dye lanterns arbitrary colors? We could have green lanterns and yellow lanterns. You know, there's a whole thing there. We could get sued by the people who make comics. Everybody loves frivolous lawsuits. Oh boy. Here we go. I'm on my way. La da 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 dee. Okay. So we get this far now. Bum bum ba da 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 da. Do 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 do. La da 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 do 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 do. I think having these extra high will actually add a little more to them. Ba 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 da 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 do 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 do. Hey, jump scares are fun. That's why people love video games. Okay. Boop. Boop. And hey, another tip just rolled in for 5. Let's see who that's from. It is from Andrea. Thank you, Andrea, for tipping 5, who says contributing toward the Joe iCam. We'll get there if folks keep it up. That puts us 15 away from the next face camera expansion. Thank you, Andrea. Okay. So here we go this way. Lanterns on top of lightning rod make great lighting decorations. Really? That's an interesting idea. Well, thank you for contributing what you do, Addie. You never need to apologize for only tipping what you tip. Every little bit counts. Seriously. YouTube ad revenue has not been good for years. So, y'all are the ones that make this show viable. Okay. Let's lay our head down and dream here, please. I can only sleep at night or during thunderstorms. No, I just want to eat the bed. I want to go nom 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 nom. There we go. It's delicious. Okay. So now we got this going on here. Just gonna lead us straight up to there. Okay, I'm feeling good about this on the whole, actually. Should have picked a tastier bed color. You're probably right. Okay, I'm realizing also that I probably should have brought more terraforming dirt. Although maybe if I pew into this a little bit. Yeah, because that doesn't need to go up and then down again. Okay. Okay. You're just kind of giving a sense of this continuing here. And we'll bring this back this way a little bit. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so the path goes this way. Continues this way. And then it splits off and goes up here. Whoops. Oh no. Uh-oh. We broke Cleo's farm. You know, I actually haven't been down here, which is a great opportunity to really break Cleo's farm. Ethan, I'm glad you enjoy the show, but please don't yell in all caps. I'm going to time you out so that you can demonstrate your love in a more responsible way by following the rules in the future. Hey, Kevin, tipping 15. Thank you very much, Kevin. That's going to put us evenly at our next Face Gamer expansion milestone. So here we go. It's time to expand. Jost. Do. Getting into T. Joe Eckhillsburg territory here. Lowering that opacity now to 50%. Thank you very much, Kevin. And that is going to help us. Why, Cleo, you can't just leave a cave attached to your farm that's like dark. Look at this. Was there another one? Okay. So we fixed that. La da da dee 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 dee. Oh, this is my dynamic overlay. People were asking me to get some sort of overlay to show how many tips we got. And so I said, I've already got a dynamic overlay. It's my webcam. And they're like, no, it needs to reflect the money so that people can feel like their tips are contributing to the stream. I was like, oh, okay, well, I'll just make the camera bigger every time we hit a $20 tipping milestone. Okay, I hear a bajillion spiders. So that's probably further down the thing. What any thoughts on 118 spawning? Yeah, I like it. I think it's a good improvement. Wait, have these just been spawning this whole time? Why are there this many spiders here? That's too many spiders to have just been chilling here. Also, where are the zombies in here? Who cares? Okay. Poor concept, we're going upstairs. Upstairs we go. We're gonna fix the thing we broke. Get out of here. Hey, is the Discord chat not talking, or has my Discord broken? Okay, I hear a zombie. Is it just gonna fall on me? Please don't. Okay. Core concept, we can put a sand block here to better indicate where that is for right now. Okay. This feels kind of like a reasonable approximation of a viable HHH start. I just want to... But, like, since I'm here, I'm like, let me just tweak it a little bit more. Let me just... Because, like, the other hermits are going to be here on camera with their streams and stuff. And so I want it to look good enough when they visit, you know? Oh, we do have to put the lanterns on the other ones over there, too. Have fun playing Pulsar Lost Colony, Lanuka. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about your plumbing issues, Mr. Lance. That's the worst. Good luck with this sink. Okay. What do I think the 119 update will be? I think they're going... I think 119 will be... I think it'll be the Roman update. I think they'll add chariots. And... possibly triumvirates? I don't know. Did the Romans have those? Maybe. I'm not a Roman scholar. I should have picked something I knew about, but I just said the dumbest thing I could think of, and that was not a good plan, it turned out. This is not a good bridge. This bridge should have stopped diagonally here. How are we on logs? Maybe I should just fix that now. While we're talking about not embarrassing ourselves in front of the hermits. Yeah, it'll let you put your shield over your head like a phalanx turtle thing. People are saying Roman update sounds awesome. Yeah, see? Legionnaire mob spawner. Yeah, see, this is a better idea than y'all thought, isn't it? Haha. Look at me being a clever Joe Hills. Like there's any other kind, though. Okay, so... I think what we actually want to do here, then, is just kind of reframe this so it has a turn to it, like that. So that it's not just super wide at the end. Something. No, I don't think we need that. I feel like it should continue diagonally, though. But it doesn't need to keep going diagonally. This is the worst. I'll crack the code someday. Hey, in the meantime, though, thank you to Addie, who says, here's 10 more dedicated to all the minors in chat that can't donate. Oh, well, thank you very much, Addie. That's very kind of you. You know, and I tell folks all the time, just because you're not in a place in your life where you can afford to support the arts doesn't mean you never will be. You know, like, when I went to college, I had no money. When I was in high school, I had no money. When I graduated from college, I was, like, tens of thousands of dollars in educational debt. So I just watched a bunch of free stuff on the internet for decades, or at least a decade and a half or so, because there wasn't really too much, like, even before video was on the internet, I was watching or reading comics and stuff. So I was enjoying free entertainment on the internet for a long time before I could ever, like, get a real job and pay off my debt and stuff like that. So I make the work I make for everyone to enjoy guilt-free when they're not in a place in their life where they can support the arts. And the folks who do, and the folks who can, are paying for that for everybody to enjoy that without any guilt or any sort of regret. Because it's like, look, it's not your fault you're not there yet. You'll get there. And when you do, you know, I hope that you support the arts. And if you can support mine in particular, I'll appreciate it. But honestly, just going out there and supporting folks who you want to support and putting good into the world, I mean, I'm happy to see you do it, regardless of if it's me or not. Okay, so put the front brace back in, but move the angle back. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. Well, I'm glad that y'all think chariots would be cool in the Discord chat. Okay. Oh, I should probably have logs at this end, too. Dun, 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 dun. Doodle-doodle-doo. Bum, bum, bum. So, on the one hand, this tree is so humorously, blatantly a bad tree to have in the way. I want to remove it now. But I kind of like the idea of leaving it until we get to the Hermits Helping Hermits, so I can show that as an example of, like, hey, these are the sorts of trees we're removing, you know? Like, these are the same way. They're just so blatantly terrible. Nobody would want these. Maybe we just kind of bring this around a little bit somehow. Hold on. I don't love that. Because then I feel like it should go all the way to there. Which, like, you know, maybe it should, but... honestly, that might be okay. Maybe we extend the sand out a little bit here on the sandbar. At the sandbar, we'll be having some fun at the sandbar. La da 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 da, at the sandbar, sandbar. Put in a boat dock, somebody suggests. Maybe. But yeah. You can go grab some extra sand from over here, too. Some of this needs to be kind of cleaned up or stretched out anyway, maybe. To get up to here. And then there's Cleo's spider spawner. Okay. You know what? Let's cut off this top part here. Okay. Spears would be fun in a Roman update. That's a good point. Okay. 119 update. It's just fanny packs. Somebody suggested. Yeah, it's the theme park update. They add roller coasters and fanny packs, and everybody's just like, well, I really like the loop-de-loops, and the fanny packs look terrible, but they're actually so helpful when you're on the roller coasters, because stuff just falls out of your inventory on the roller coasters otherwise. Okay. Yeah, I feel like that kind of stretching the sandbar there helps. I do kind of want to go kill that squid because I might need ink later, and it's right here. Thank you, squid. 4 ink, not bad. Okay. Whew. Yeah, I like that you can see the church over there. This is just looking nice. Spears and tridents would be a bit redundant. Maybe highborn, but so the thing is, the tridents are more like oceany. I don't know. Good point. That's a valid point. There are technically three-tipped spears, triple-tipped spears in the game as is. That's a fair point. Okay. So I think the last thing I kind of want to do is see how this looks at night. But in order to do that, we're going to have to go somewhere that we're not going to get attacked in the middle of the night. Now, if you're a big Billy Joel fan, you will know that in the middle of the night, I go walking in my sleep. From the valley of faith to the river so deep, I was searching for something sacred I lost. But the river is wide, and it's too hard to cross. I don't know why I go walking at night, but now I'm tired and I don't want to walk anymore. I try to cross to the opposite side so I can find what it is I've been looking for. Okay, so here we go. Look at this. From up here, you can... Oh, that is going to bother me so much if we don't deal with that. Okay. If we enter pearl back up, is another one going to spawn? Good. Okay. So let's get our spyglass back out. So we can kind of look at this. That goes around there in a good way. The path connects back up to the passing gas. We've got another path that's going to come down from there to here. I feel like the mouse cable is getting stuck on something. Sorry. It's making the mouse jerky. Yeah, this is a little wider maybe than it needs to be. But it's fine. Is it a lot wider than that one? Somehow it feels like it is. Okay. But, like, this feels like a cool way to kind of ring this little water bit here. Right? So let's see how good it looks at night. That's an interesting mod, Gracefinder. It adds Norman, Indian, Japanese, Mayan, Byzantine, Inuit, and Seljuk Turk villages. That's cool. But apparently no Romans. I help with the spawn egg. Yeah, me and Pearl and Isuma are the resupply crew. You might remember us from this famous song, which I'm going to play while we wait for night to fall. And I go grab a quick drink. So, boom. I should actually pull up our spreadsheet of people I need to thank for Patreon. Thanks. Okay, so let's see. Winnie T. Ford never picked a song, so we're going to thank Winnie T. Ford for covering this hydration break. I'm going to run and grab a drink.
Conquers death? The mister with the whispers when Mumbo forgets. After introducing Pearl and Gem to say we're settling a continent. Shoulder to shoulder, surrounded by water, beyond which reset risk you face if you wanna. We live close, we build close, we speak in proximity. Season 8's here today, still in its infancy. Mumbo is saying go, everyone's cheering, suddenly scattering, always unfearing. Though it passed by without Mumbo mentioning, there's a crew, you know who to keep you adventuring. Asuma securing villagers, Pearl on fine architecture, Joe grabbing supplies, ready to throw at the first fools who die. Bring on the creepers, bring on the flames. The resupply crew will get you going again. The very first to die, B-double-O, don't cry. Pops and quite chagrin, takes some apples and he flies. Zombie Cleo's next, needs an axe for the road. Geared up and cheered up, she's off with some lows. Gemini Tay appears slain by Jevin, but B-dubs is back before Joe loads the first chest in. Then Pearl's killed by Cleo, who Joe had armed previously. Then Cleo's dead too, per Isco mischievously. Impulse SV got blown up by a creeper. Says he won't be back, but how can he be sure? Bring on the creepers, bring on the flames. The resupply crew will get you going again.
The resupply crew.
Asuma laddering a mine shaft.
The resupply crew.
Pearl egging a shell.
The resupply crew.
Joe lavaing a portal. Yo, you're immortal, here's a doorway to hell.
Who's the guy? Who's the guy?
Who's the guy who struck his first die encircled suddenly by 3 of his friends? Tango, Corrales, and B-double-O, all armed and armored to shake down Joe. Threats bacon triplicate fully surrounded. Joe took to the sky with Cobble unbounded. Lava to dump on the brigands below, or on himself. Misdirection, let's go! Heading down to somewhere with coordinates in hand. Bridging and a tunneling connecting flower forest land. Cleo is away, so Joe leaves her a saddle. He hopes as he does she won't use it for battle. Returning to world spawn and lighting his tunnel, he keeps striking lava and dies a whole bundle. And droughts hunting squids, though he tried his best. But no worries, back at world spawn there's a resupply chest. Bring on the creepers, bring on the flames. The resupply crew will get you going again. One chest becomes 4, labeled in stock. The shell thickens yet with smooth sandstone block. Bushes are placed, ravines are filled in. Also the hermits can keep adventuring. If dying is losing, then living is winning. Episode's done, but the show's just beginning. Pick up some tools, some potatoes and steak, and show 'em you're real, give 'em season 8.
Welcome back, everyone, from that hydration break. Let me take down the music sign. There we go. Okay. So, I mean, in terms of, like, how this looks at night, I think it's good enough. We don't have any lights along the path, I'm realizing. I do have, like, random berries over there. Whoops. So that's a thing. Cleo's post doesn't have any lights on it, so mobs can spawn up there. That's maybe a concern. But okay. On the whole, though, I feel like this is good. Oh, yeah, we got to turn the face camera back on. Where is it? Boop. Hi. Fat Boy says, Joe Hills, I love the song. Well, thank you. Yep, the resupply crew. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Now, here's the question, though. Where did I leave my boat? Because now we have to get back. Now that we've checked on this. Okay, so a lot of this isn't lit. So mobs are going to start spawning. Where did I leave my boat so that I can get back without getting blown up? I think the boat's right there. Okay. So that's a little bit of a run. But we do have ender pearls. And the bridges are not really spawnable. So maybe this will be fine. Maybe nothing wrong will happen. There is a skeleton there, though. So, and I don't want to get shot by that skeleton, or more importantly, blown up by a creeper. So we are going to rush back through here. I'm trying to get a sense, too, of how navigable this is at night. So if Corrales or somebody wants to roll in via boat, you know, this is still feeling reasonably welcoming. Maybe we should light up some of these little islands. Yeah, This is just a very foreboding landscape on the whole. So we're gonna have to use the downstairs bed because the ones upstairs will have mobs all over the place. Honestly, this whole entrance is dangerous right here. Wait, what is this? Cleo been building a cactus farm? That's neat. And then it just pops in. Oh, very cool. Okay. Yep, we are in T. Joe Eckhillsberg mode. Hey, doing well, Dodog. A foreboding landscape. Yes, it's a very good landscape for boating. It's for boating at night. Thank you, Chris. Ah. Okay. Somebody just tipped a penny. Don't do that. I'm not gonna read your message. Like, basically, PayPal doesn't charge very much for, like, the percentage of a PayPal tip versus a YouTube tip, percentage is way better. But if you tip less than $1, basically, the service fees are gonna eat it anyway. Like, you are just not helping. So don't tip people less than $1. Especially if it's 1 cent. Like, that's not contributing. Okay. And, like, based on your comment, I think you know you're being obnoxious, but I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt and just say, like, you're hinting that you know you're being obnoxious, whether you realize it or not, so I don't know what you're doing. Okay. Yeah, we're still live, Skyrai. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. So, Scar's back. Oh, howdy, Scar. Yeah, sorry, I got caught up in that other thing. So, yeah, let's see. What do we need to do? We just got done. I think we're basically done with that thing we were doing. I do kind of want to, while we're over here, let's go bling out Cleo's spider thing. Her spider pillar. Spider pillar for zombie Cleo. Because, like, it's just kind of sad looking. Let's at least make it an, oh, wait. Hold on. Let's get some copper blocks. Yeah, copper blocks and blocks of amethyst. I never said every penny counts, because every penny does not count. Let's see. Hey, somebody just tipped 5 who says, sorry about that, Joe. I was just messing around, but didn't know you got alerted. Hope this is better. Hey, well, thank you very much for tipping that 5. Yeah, that is actually helpful. Because there's still, like, a fee on that, but the fee isn't, like, the entire amount. So that actually does help. Thank you. And that puts us 5 away from the next face camera expansion. Okay, so... yeah, so we're going to go mess with that thing. Do amethyst blocks make noise under slabs and stairs? You know, I don't know. Or maybe over slabs and stairs is what you're trying to ask? But I don't know the answer to that one either. Okay, so can I do this right? Nope. Doo-doo-doo. Did I overshoot? And twice. I should have brought ladders. Ladders is what I should have brought. Ladders. I should have brought. Da-da-da-da. Ladders. Should have brought. Oh no, there was a sign on there. Does anybody know what the sign said? If anybody knows what that sign said, now would be a really good time to tell me. Okay. Uh-oh. We can check replay mod. Let's check replay mod. We gotta let the replay file save first. You know, actually, probably my last visit to the server from yesterday, I was still in this area. So while we wait for so we don't have to wait for the whole thing to process. Okay, so replay mod for flying around. Dang it. I'm not close enough to the thing for it to happen. Let's just jump forward a little bit. Sorry you're having to deal with that fire alarm, Landon. That's really unfortunate. People are so inconsiderate. Okay. Dang it. Why am I all the way over here? Okay, let's just hit... Whoa! That was terrifying. That was a bad idea. Okay. Wow. I am so sorry, everybody. That like, was bad for my ears. Ooh, sorry. Okay. Replay mod can be a cruel thing. Grace Winter says that woke me up. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hold on. So now we are near enough it. There it is. Let's go see what that is. I am so sorry, everyone. Will replay mod render text on signs? I think it should. Spider spawner below. Okay. In the meantime, let's see. We just got a tip from MP who says Team Janky numbers tipping 525. Well, the thing is, that's just going to be 523. That's going to be 5 abacus speeds. But either way, that is going to put us 20 away from the next Face Gamer expansion after this one. Here we go. It's time to expand. Jost. Do-do-do-do. And we're going to lower the opacity now to 42%. Okay. So, spider spawner below. We can do that. Okay. Exit replay. Reconnect the server. I am so sorry, everyone. Everybody's like, talk about a jump scare. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. It was only on this side. Okay. Womp womp. Okay. James F says, I thought my character died and I wasn't even playing Minecraft. How are we for daylight? I realize I wasn't paying a lot of attention to the sky. We still got a little left. I am so sorry, everyone. That was not cool. That was not intentional. I screwed up. I'm sorry. What? See, this is why. Look at all these mobs. I mean, we can't look at them, but look at all those mobs. just the one, but still. Cleo, you gotta light your caves. And I think we're about to lose daylight. Where did I leave my boat? There it is. Okay. Ooh. Whoa, pufferfish. Okay. We got another tip rolling in. I'm going to acknowledge once I get out of harm's way, which is not yet. Harm is still imminently inbound until we get out of here. Okay. Yeah, I like the chimes and the amethyst blocks. I think they're a good touch. Okay. Nom nom. Nom nom nom. We need to get a real house with a real bedroom, too. Oh, boy. Okay. So, hey, we just got another 10 rolling in from Isabella, who says, streams really are zoom in, enhance again. Thank you. That puts us 10 away from the next face camera expansion. And we have a $2 payment as well that just rolled in from MP. So that is going to put us 8 away from the next face camera expansion. Thank you, MP and Isabella. Okay. So. Have I started the base tour yet? No. I got caught up doing a bunch of server administration stuff today. I was learning how to use lithium and fabric and vanilla tweaks and a bunch of stuff. Because I've got, I'm setting up an experimental server that's comparable in a lot of ways to the HermitCraft server. So that way we can play test certain possible performance mods and things on that might end up being used on HermitCraft someday. But that means I need to spend time doing the setup first. Okay. But yeah. Let's go back up here. What's the difference between Forge and Fabric? Well, one of them is the one that HermitCraft uses, and so that's the one I need to test. I have no problem with Forge. Lex Mano seems great. I've hung out with him at a few different events. But for the purposes of my experiment, since the HermitCraft server doesn't run Forge, I had to figure out Fabric. So it's like when people ask me why I chose Pathfinder for my Tuesday night tabletop game instead of D&D. It's like, well, the Dungeon Master wanted to play Pathfinder. So that's what we're playing. Like, if I'm trying to set up a server that I can run experiments on for performance reasons to improve HermitCraft in the long term, then I need to have it mirror whatever HermitCraft is doing in the short term. Looks like a tuning fork almost. Hold on. Yeah, that's cool. Is Patreon free? No, you can find out the different tiers at patreon.com/JoeHills. $5 a month gets you on the Discord for just chatting and general community stuff like the movie night. The $10 a month gets you access to the Minecraft servers. So we've got a vanilla SMP server. That's the one that's actually guaranteed at the $10 a month level. Then we've got a few bonus ones that I kind of cycle through: Snapshot, Experimental SMP, that sort of thing. Spider fork tuning spawner. Spider spawner tuning. Spider tuning. There's something there. Okay. Trucker Dave says, as a server admin, people fail to appreciate the amount of work that goes in. Yeah. Well, so my old day job was server administration, but business servers, not Minecraft servers. So it's I know my way around a shell. I've worked with Linux extensively. So I have no problems with oh, let me wget this file. But what I don't know the ins and outs of the mod loaders and stuff yet. So still learning some of that side of the house. But that's good, because I'm trying to learn more about everything in general as I go. So that's a little bit prettier. Cleo won't be mad that we stole her spider spawner pillar. And Hypno might be happy that it's not hideous anymore. Oh, speaking of thunderstorms, I forgot to check the weather. Because we were having... I heard some thunder in the distance. And the weather people said that the storms around Nashville today would be incredibly spotty. So they might not hit us at all. Or they might absolutely hit us. Let's see, there's a flash flood warning outside of town. Let's see what's going on in town here. Bum 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 ba dum dum. Okay. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna be all right. Yeah, most of this is out of town. You can just the noise carries a long way. Okay, I didn't turn the face cam off. I just leaned back. We have more space in here now because I moved the whole studio around. It's nice. Okay. So, hey, I see we got at least one new Patreon patron. Just so you know, I have to manually send those invites, so that'll go out to you tomorrow. Why don't I make spider pixel art on the pole so it's both good looking and can be recognized easily? That's maybe a spider web pixel art would be cool. We had spider webs back over there. We could retrieve. Why don't we? Yeah, why don't we? I think it might be a little late for that though. Yeah, because it's 11:30 now. Okay. I don't know why this is here. Let's remove that. Okay. Nobody else wanted to set up a staller shop. What does the score refer to? That's how many in-game days you've gone without using an elytra. It resets if you use an elytra, which I'm not going to do. Because I'm part of the No Wings Club. Do. Okay. Boom. Okay. So, wait. Here, I put a bunch of spider webs in here for Cleo. So maybe I can make the spider web like thing out of spider webs. Let's just eyeball this real quick. So it's 1, 2, like, is this 16 by 16? I feel like it is. And the density there. The top row has 3 pixels. The next row has 6. Then 7. So that's 16 already. I feel like we'd need a lot of these. Yeah, and sadly, you can't actually see it from over here. I think we're just going to leave it as is for right now. Whoops. Dang it, crops. Go get trampled on your own time. Okay. Hunter says, the way to go quitter label on the chest gets me every time. Yeah, well, I was really proud of Cleo for quitting her day job. It's a big jump. It can be scary, too. So I was just really proud of her. And I wanted to give her a lot of spider webs, because I hope she sticks around on the server. Get it? It's kind of a joke. I don't know. I think I'm getting tired. I will figure out what jokes are later. But, okay. Yeah, let's see. I'm going to have a pretty big day tomorrow. And so I think we should probably start winding down here. It's almost midnight where I'm at. Let's see what's going on the rest of the internet. Ooh. Hey, last year I actually attended as a like I had a paid badge for this Cosmo Questicon, which is a space thing. Cosmo Quest is a convention that's been going on for about 9 years now. A bunch of NASA scientists talk about space. Let's see what they are chatting about now. We're going to go ahead and raid Cosmo Quest. So when we get there, go ahead and say, howdy y'all, Joe Hills Raid here, and you can hang out and listen to some folks from NASA talking about space, which is always fun. So until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. When you get there, you can say, howdy y'all, Joe Hills Raid here. Keep adventuring.